Before the arrival of the Spaniards, the north region of the country was inhabited by the group called Chichimecas. Most of them were hunters.
In 1535, 43 years after the American continent was discovered, Álvaro Núñez Cabeza de Vaca was the first navigator to arrive to what we know as Nuevo León. Other landings were by Fray Andrés de Olmos in 1544, Andrés de Ocampo in 1552, Fray Pedro de Espinadera at the end of 1560, and Alberto del Canto in 1577.
Monterrey went through 3 foundations, because the first 2 failed, due to the indigenous resistance of the region, bad terrains, and the Inquisition.
The first foundation was by Alberto del Canto in 1577. He founded some small towns such as Villa de Saltillo. Later on, he discovered the Valle de Extremadura, the nowadays Monterrey. He also created the town of Santa Lucia, next to water bodies. This town was mostly inhabited by indigenous people and didn't last long because of an arrest warrant against Del Canto in 1578.
The following year, Luis de Carvajal came. He was born in Portugal and was forced to go to the American continent due to the financial problems. He earned the King of Spain Felipe II's confidence to be the new governor of a new province that to be called Nuevo Reino de León, covering the current state of Nuevo León, Tamaulipas, Coahuila. Also, almost the entire extension of Zacatecas and Durango, extensive territories in Sinaloa, Chihuahua, Nayarit, San Luis Potosí, and Texas.
Upon his arrival in the Nuevo Reino de León, he was accompanied by the new settlers and their families who established themselves in this region.
Luis de Carvajal plotted routes and made settlements while in power, but his work was snatched away by envy, betrayal, and the greed of others, who created false testimonies, forcing the new viceroy, Marqués de Villamanrique, to exile Carvajal in 1519.
He died 1 year later during his period in jail.
One of the 3 lieutenants of Don Luis de Carvajal and de la Cueva, Diego de Montemayor, led a new colonization effort in the area in the late 1500s. He was joined by 12 families in his journey. They arrived to the area designed as Nuevo Reino de León on September 20, 1596, and named the area Ciudad Metropolitana de Nuestra Señora de Monterrey, in honor of Don Gaspar de Zúñiga and Acevedo, Viceroy of New Spain.
This was the definite foundation of Monterrey. He was later joined by Franciscan priests who began converting the indigenous population to Catholicism. He was the governor of the Nuevo Reino de León until his death in 1611.
One eternity later.
Mining activity increased in the mid-1700s due to the discovery of gold and silver in the area. Because of the rapid resource exhaustion, activity diminished quickly. Land entitlement were then given to the church, who built convents and seminaries during the late 1700s.
When Mexico declared the independence from Spain, the territory of the new Kingdom of León established the free and sovereign state of Nuevo León.
For 8 years, Nuevo Reino de León was inhabited. The first to arrive after this time were the companions of Luis de Carvajal y de la Cueva from Saltillo. Among them was Diego de Montemayor, who after the granting of the title of Lieutenant of the Governor of Coahuila also decided to return.
During a period of time, Nuevo Reino de León embraced only the capital, Monterrey. The name they used to call its inhabitants was Reineros.
At first, the capital was isolated. Saltillo was the nearest village, and Zacatecas, which was the most important population, was a great distance away.
The first years were of poverty for the Reineros, that their basic feeding were roots of mop of the ice of water.